today I'm going to give you a step-by-step algorithm on what you can do today to start seeing changes in your life and how it all works. So I really hope this video is going to be very helpful for you. And I just want to mention that to change your life and to change your reality doesn't require money. And it doesn't matter what your background is. It doesn't matter what kind of problems you have right now. Right now, this very minute, you can start doing things that will bring changes in your life. And so, um, let's start. Um, First and foremost, uh, what is very important before you start the algorithm, and what's very important to understand um, in order to change your life is you need to take responsibility for your life. You need to take responsibility for everything that is going on in your life right now. And you need to understand that whatever situation you're in right now and whatever is happening in your life, you've created you've created it yourself. Not anyone else, not your parents, not your country where you live in. Um, you've created it yourself with your own thoughts, your own decisions, your own actions. And I get that on like listen, like hearing this, it might trigger some people because sometimes it's easier to blame others for our mistakes or failures or how our life turned out. And but as an adult, you need to understand that you're responsible for your life, not anyone else. When if as a child our responsibility lies on our parents, as an adult you're right now responsible for your own life and for your own decision. And that's the only, I would say, condition to changing your life. If you can take responsibility for your life, for your actions, for everything that is going on, you can change your life. When you don't take responsibility, when you blame others, it means someone else controls your life. It means it's not up to you how your life's gonna go. It's you're not in control. Even if that was the case before, where you used to like blame others and for all your um, negative situations in life, you can still, you always have a choice. And you can choose right now that enough is enough. Now I'm in control. I make my own decisions. And so once you do that, you can start changing your life. Um, and the good news is that this algorithm the step-by-step algorithm that I am about to share works for everyone, no matter where you are right now, no matter what experience you had in your past, it works for everyone. And because it's just the how the world, how the universe works. And you don't have to truly believe it, but when you do it, you will start believing it. And when you do it, um, it so my point is, whether you believe it or not, it works. Like the gravity works, whether you believe it or not, whether you know about it or not, it works. So same with this. Um, First step is the most important. That's how your reality is going to change. And that step is called state. Our state creates our reality always. If you track down the situations in your life that happened and how what you felt during that time, you will see that you attracted those circumstances, you attracted that reality. Maybe you were in the state of fear, in the state of doubt, in the state of negative thoughts, and all this brings negative situations. If you were in the state of happiness and joy and positivity, all this will bring positive reality. And a lot of people think that um, they will be happy when their circumstances change. They will be happy when they get this new job. They will be happy when they move to a new country, to a new house, or anything like that. But it actually works vice versa. First, you need to change your state of how you feel, and then the reality will respond to you and reflect your reality will reflect your state. And so the mind doesn't know the difference between imagination and reality. It just reflects, your reality reflects your state. If you're in the state of lack, um, your reality will reflect that. Where we put our focus on and our attention on, that will start to grow. So if you're constantly thinking that you don't have enough, that you want this, and that, you basically show the world that you don't have that. That's why you crave it so much. That's why you want it so much, because you don't have it. From this state of lack, the state of that you don't have something in your life, you create more lack. When you're thinking about how to pay your debt, where to find money, you're basically showing the universe, showing the world, showing God that you don't have the money, and your reality reflect that. Um, if we want a new reality, to create a new reality, you need to create a new person. You need to create a new state. Let me just kind of show it to you. Let me share the screen and I will show it to you. We share the screen. So this is how it works. So this is you. Unhappy with your circumstances. This is you. Every day, you pretty much have the same thoughts. Money, or lack of it, where to find money, how to pay the debt, health is not great, problems at work, problems in relationships, no energy, don't want to do anything, my life sucks. And all these thoughts create your reality you're in. And because pretty much every day you have the same thoughts and nothing changes, your reality also doesn't change much. It's kind of the same every single day. What should you do to create a different reality? You need to create a new person, new personality, new state. From your state will come a new reality. From a new state will come a new reality. To do that, you need to create different thoughts, happy thoughts, and that will create different decisions, that will create different actions. You'll be more calm, you'll be grateful, thankful, happy, joyful, good energy, great relationship, and that will create, there's going to be happy you. Now you're in a state of happiness and joy. And that will create a new reality. This is how it works. And I'm gonna give you all the step by step how to change your state, how to get to the point where you can change your state, because I get it. It is not easy to be in a state of joyful state and happy state and grateful state when you look around yourself and there are so many problems, so many things to take care of. Uh, Life just seems hard. You just don't know how to get out of it. I get it. I've been there. And at that moment, I was trying to like understand how can I be happy when I don't feel happy, when it seems like nothing around me is good or great. I have a lot of debt. How can I think about anything else? But I also realized one thing: what we focus on and where we give our attention, that grows. I couldn't, at that moment, I couldn't understand. I didn't know how I could get out of it, but I knew one thing. If I keep focusing on lack, if I keep focusing on my debt, that will grow. And I could not afford any more of it. I could not afford being in that situation again. So I just refused to give my attention to that. Every time when I started thinking about lack and about debt and about where to get money and what to do, I refocused my mind to something else, to the things that I have in my life that I'm thankful for and I'm grateful for. And I just refused. At that moment, I wasn't quite sure if it really works, but I just decided to test it, to test this theory out. And I thought, okay, let me put my focus on positive things and just see what will happen with my situation and with my problems. When you stop giving focus to your problems, they dissolve, they disappear, and you start having new opportunities coming through people, through just new situations, and the opportunities will come and flow to you, and your reality will meet you where your state is. Test it out.